What's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth for a quick second and talk about some people, right? Like we always do. It ain't just me, it's y'all too. But listen, girl. So, you know who I don't trust? And I hate to say this because, quite frankly, it ain't none of my business. I mean, when is it ever? But it ain't none of my business and I can't do nothing about it. I mean, when can I ever do something about it? But Britney Spears and her man, what's his name? Sam Asghari, I don't know. It's something about Sam, sir. It's just not sitting right with my spirit. I hate to sound like Britney Spears because she, she really struggles. She has her struggles. I'm gonna leave it at that, right? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. She struggles with mental health. And I think that, not to say, I'm trying to watch what I say, girl. She struggles with mental health. And I think that everybody knows that. And I don't want to be that person to say that Britney Spears does not deserve partnership or love or companionship or a husband or anything like that. But I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to go ahead and say it. When I look at Sam is not a bad looking man. It just makes red flags go up in the air. And I know this may sound shallow and juvenile and an immature way of thinking, but when I look at someone that looks like Sam and someone that's going through something like Britney Spears is going through, it's just hard for me to believe that that's who he would want to spend the rest of his life with. I know that sounds mean. That's why I tried to say it as nicely as I could. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, when I think about all the girls that Sam could probably talk to in Los Angeles, girl, Britney Spears is the one that you talk to. I know that sounds mean. Like, I know how it sounds, but I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. Like, it just don't sit right with me. It feels like to me, Sam is going to take advantage of Britney Spears. Octavia Spencer wrote online and said, what did she say? Hold up. I think I got it. Octavia Spencer wrote, make him sign a prenup. And then I guess he must have saw and responded and said 100. What you... I know I'm not the only one that think that. I know I'm not the only one that think that. I know I'm not the only one that when you see Britney Spears and this man, that you think that this man is taking advantage of Britney or will take advantage of Britney. Bitch, you better protect your money, ho. Let me tell y'all something, I'm all down for a woman getting her coin throughout a divorce. I done told y'all, I know I got my double standards. I know I contradict myself sometimes. That's fine, whatever. I think the way I think it is going to be what it's going to be, right? But, I feel some type of way when these men be taking these women money. I done told y'all, I don't think it's the same. I know it's the same thing, but I don't think it's the same thing. Like, I know that, girl, it is what it is. If you don't get no prenup, then, girl, whoever deserves half, right? But I just think that when it's a man taking a woman money, I do look at you like, ugh, girl, you a punk. Not even punk, like, girl, you just weak. Girl, you really gonna take this woman money? Because I think in my head, I always think that women have it worse after the divorce. Like, who you think, like, girl, in real life, the woman gonna take the kids, or she's gonna have the kids. The man gonna go about his business and have another bitch by next week if he ain't already got one the same day. Hello? Anyways, girl, I was about to go into a whole rant. I just don't trust Sam. I don't trust Sam. I think he gonna pull another Kevin. What was her other baby daddy name? Not the other one, like she got more than one. What's her baby daddy name? Her ex-husband, Kevin. Kevin, we know he living real good off Britney money. We know that nigga ain't shit. I think he about to pull another Kevin, y'all. I think he is. Britney girl, the girl, Miss Thing. Girl, I know you probably in love. I know that little Indian dick probably feel good or whatever he is. I don't know what that man is. But girl, I know he probably, making you feel all good, in between your legs and in your butt. Shout out to Funky. But girl, it ain't that good not for a motherfucker to take half of your goddamn money on Mad Day. You hear me, bitch? Oh, child. Anyways, Kandi. What the fuck is going on with Kandi? Every time I look up, that bitch is in the news for one of her restaurants, right? So, Blaze. I have not been to Blaze. As many times as I've been to Atlanta since Blaze opened, I have not been to Blaze. You know why I haven't been? Because it's too far. It's usually too far from where I stay. One time I was going to go, bitch, the Uber ride there, the Lyft ride, whatever I was going to take, was going to be like almost $40. Girl, that was just there. Girl, how I'm going to get back? Girl, so y'all, you think I'm about to get this bitch $100, well, not her. I'm about to spend $100 almost just to get there. And then when I get there, I'm probably going to spend over $100 because it's a steakhouse. Because I want me a drink. I need to go put my food in the oven. Girl, let me finish this. Girl, because I'm going to want me a couple of drinks, right? And I'm going to want me a steak. And I'm going to want me a side. And I'm going to want me a dessert. So I know that's over $100 right there. So girl, I done spent $200 already. Plus a tip. Girl. So that's why I ain't never been. But anyways, so somebody wrote online and said this. And this was according to OMFG Reality TV. At Kandi, this is my second attempt to patronize your restaurant at Blaze Steak and Seafood. The first time I was overcharged for cheese and margarita ice. I am very upset that I had to pay $4 for fucking ice for my mixed hen and Coke drink and another $8 for a Red Bull. I pride myself on eating at Black-owned restaurants. In fact, I budget $300 a month toward this and often overspend. But y'all have lost your rabbit-ass minds with this overcharging. Fix this ghetto-ass shit. And so basically what he's talking about is he was charged for 2 Hennessy's, $30. Then it says 2 rocks, $4. 1 cheeseburger, $15. And then 1 Red Bull, $8. 18%, is that the gratuity? Is that what it is? I don't know. Subtotal, $67.26. That was a subtotal. No, I'm sorry. The total was $72.58, basically with everything combined. I don't know. I saw some people online basically saying that, because when I first saw it, I said, bitch, I know them hoes ain't charged nobody no $4 for no extra ice. And then I was like, some places where you go when they put those big round ice cubes in your drink. That's what I was like, well, maybe they charge extra for those. I don't know. Then I saw some people online basically saying that it's not for the ice. He must have asked for extra drink. Like he must have asked for extra Hennessy. And because he asked for extra Hennessy, that's how they rung it up. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to say this much. If you ask for extra Hennessy, bitch, you had to know you was going to be charged. Right? I think anybody who asks for extra alcohol know they're going to be charged. Because usually when you go to a lot of these restaurants, they're gonna use that little measuring thing to make your fucking drink. Hello, ain't nothing but water and juice in your cup, basically. I don't know. Because I was going to be funny, but I don't want to believe that Kandi is out here charging $4 for ice. You know what I'm saying? I just think that whatever they're charging you for, it's probably something related to the drink, not the ice. But I think that whatever it is, they need to change that. Because if you having a good time with your people and then you happen to pull out your receipt the next day and bitch, you see $4 for some ice, bitch, I would be pissed off too. However, again, I need to know what that man ordered. Like, did you order just a little, like a extra bit of Hennessy in your glass, and that's how they rung it up? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Like I said, I don't want to believe that Kandi out there charging people $4 for ice. Girl, because bitch, you got me fucked up, bitch. I never come back. Anyways, who else we talking about? Oh, Heather Gray. Here go another one. Heather Gray. Okay, some of y'all might not know, but you know, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I went back and watched every episode. You know, I reviewed the reunion, but I didn't review the season. I was late. And by the time I caught up, I was like, girl, I'm not going back and reviewing that, girl. And I think the reunion was about to come on like in a week or two. So I wasn't about to go back and review the season when the reunion was about to come on. So I just reviewed the reunion. But if y'all not into Salt Lake City, girl, y'all need to get into the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. So Heather Gray, she's one of my favorites. They're all cool. Like I said, can I say something, y'all? I think that when it comes to like these Real Housewives shows, like when I said that I really do think a lot of people just started watching Real Housewives last year, like Real Housewives of Potomac last year, because there's no way that you could honestly say that you've watched since season 1 and you don't think that Ashley is the worst out of everybody. And that is coming from somebody. Ashley was my favorite because I used to live for Ashley's mouth. So I know how Ashley's mouth was, right? And still low-key is. You know what? I'm going to say something. I think that black people, and I think I said this in my last video about Lil Nas X, I think that black people, y'all have this weird attachment to the hood. Like, as much as black people swear up and down they love generational wealth and love well-to-do people, like, y'all really don't like it. That's why every time something is attached to a struggle, y'all go up. Have you noticed that? Like, anytime it has to do with struggle love, growing up with a struggle, that's what makes you black. Like, I was talking to a friend, and they were telling me that they were side-eyeing Candace. Remember at the reunion when Monique was like, I don't remember her exact words, but she said something like, I'm from the hood. I grew up in the hood. Or something like that. And, I'm not ashamed of being, I'm from the hood. Something like that. And Candace was like, well, I grew up in a country club. He was like, I don't know why she would say that. I said, you know what's so, this is exactly what I told this person. I said, you know what's so crazy? I think it is so weird that black people can boast and say with their chest that I'm from the hood. But as soon as a black person who grew up in a country club say they grew up in a country club is a problem. Why can't the same way y'all feel like the people can boast about being from the hood is not an issue? Why is it all of a sudden become an issue when the person who grew up in a country club or a well-to-do family say it's a problem? I thought y'all loved Claire Huxtable and Bill Cosby now. I don't know. That's why I really do think that black people have this, as much as y'all say y'all love to see black people doing well, the people from the hood, you low-key have a problem with it. They have told y'all the only way to be black is to be from the hood. And so y'all have said, girl, anytime something comes up, I'm going to reference the hood. Well, I grew up in the hood. I was raised in the hood. Well, how we did it in the hood. And then when somebody say, well, girl, how we did it in the suburbs, oh, no, don't worry about that shit. Does that make sense what I'm saying? I just think it's weird. I just think it's weird that everybody, like when I see grown men and women online, like, girl, and some of these grown men and women have went on to have great careers and great lives. Like, it's like they have to let people know that I'm from the hood, because it almost like it's like a sense of like, oh, I'm black, or a sense of, girl, I ain't forgot where I came from. And you shouldn't forget where you come from, right? But I don't think it makes you any blacker than the next motherfucker just because you was raised in the hood or they was raised in 90210 or whatever, right? Like, y'all so hell-bent on making sure that the people that's probably still in the hood and on the block. Girl, let me shut up. Okay, so Heather Gray. Heather Gray, she is part of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. This heifer, is my thing still on? Oh, I don't even know if my microphone, I hope it's on. She was on Watch What Happens Live the other night. And this is what she had to say about Jen Shaw. Jen Shaw is one of her castmates. This is what she had to say when Andy asked her about Jen Shaw's business. I hope my thing is on.
I knew her business was unsavory when I was her friend, so why would I change now that it's public?
You did?
I didn't know it was illegal.
You did not know it was illegal. You
I didn't know it was illegal.
That bread in your mouth.
I know. Can I chew this?
Yeah, chew that. You say unsavory. You knew it was suspicious or you didn't understand it. You said at the reunion last year you didn't understand it.
Yeah, Jen was on my podcast and I asked her for like an hour questions about her business because I love business and like I know how hard it is to make money in business. It doesn't just flow.
Right.
And I never understood it. And I just assumed it was something that was like right along the line of, you know, nothing I'd want to be involved in, but I didn't think it was illegal. I didn't think you'd go to prison for it.
Right.
I would have said, babe, don't do this. Your life is worth more than that, you know?
Right.
I would like to call to the stand Heather Gray. Bitch! When that bitch said that, I must have hollered. Okay. Heather, go on and get your outfit ready for court, because they about to call your ass to the motherfucking stand. Ho, what you know? What you know, bitch? See, this is what happens when, girl, let me tell y'all something. Regardless of what people say, it's all right to lie sometimes. Okay? I ain't know shit about that bitch business. I ain't know nothing. I didn't understand. When I asked her one time, I didn't understand that I let the shit go. This bitch talking about, I thought it was unsavory. Girl, what? Now, I'm gonna say this. Remember, last year at the reunion, I told y'all, I did not know what the fuck Jen Shaw had just, when Jen Shaw tried to explain to us what she did in business, remember I said, what the fuck does she do? Because when she explained it, it didn't make sense to me. And I think that Heather tried to help her out by explaining her business. I can't remember all the way. Remember when remember when Phaedra couldn't explain what Apollo did for a living? And Kandi had to help explain that Apollo basically was a repo man? Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all girls something. When you need help explaining what the fuck you do for work or what your man or partner do for work, bitch, you up to no good. End the conversation. Good. What you do for work, Rodney? Bitch, I work in retail and I do YouTube. It ain't that hard to explain. It ain't that hard to explain. So when the girls can't explain what the fuck they do, and when I have a hard time understanding what the fuck you do, girl, red flags go up. So when Jen was at the reunion last year, and I couldn't explain, I couldn't comprehend what she was saying, bitch, I might not be the smartest. I know I'm not the smartest, but bitch, I ain't the slowest. Do you hear me? I might not know how to do your job, even if you told me what you do. But bitch, I need to know what you do at the end of the day, right? Once you explain what you do, I need to say, oh, okay, basically, she's an accountant. Basically, she's a secretary. She says she housekeeping. Okay, she a janitor. I can't say, they say you're not supposed to say janitor. Housekeeping, right? AKA janitor. She's an executive assistant, AKA a secretary. You see what I'm saying? Heather, bitch, you talk too much. Girl, you done fucked around and got yourself caught up on fucking Watch What Happens Live, and y'all know the cops watch TV. That's how the fuck, remember? That's how they found out that Apollo shit was at Kandi damn house, because the feds was watching Bravo. I know Heather probably went home and probably had a whole fucking bottle of vodka. I know her nerves is probably bad after she realized, what the fuck did I just say? Yeah, you just put yourself in the middle of some shit, bitch. Your ass should have got on TV and said, I don't know what the fuck that bitch do. She tried to explain to me and I done get it, so I left it alone, girl. Yeah, I know it was a little unsavory. I mean, but I was her friend before, so why stop being her friend now? Cause bitch, they about to call your ass to the stand. See, girl, what is Sutton? Sutton, go teach these hoes. When shit about to get hot, girl, friend or not, girl, I'm gonna have to back for a little bit until I figure out what the fuck is going on. Like Sutton told Erica and them. Now that I realize that I'm okay, we good. But I had to make sure that I was okay. Because I don't want no parts of what the fuck you got going on under Erica Jane, Pretty Mess, EJ Global, LLC. $25 million, girl, 14 point something on a motherfucking American Express. I knew, I told, girl, we're going to talk about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City in the review because I told y'all something was up with that bitch. I've been telling y'all Jen Shaw. Let me tell y'all something. When you start looking at people's lifestyles and the way they live and the income is not adding up, I do not want to count nobody money. I'm not trying to count nobody money, but I'm counting your money. When you live in certain lifestyles, and girl, y'all living in these big houses and y'all got 5 and 10 assistants. I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Bitch, I just moved to a decent looking apartment just the other day. And y'all hoes living in 15,000 square feet homes, and I don't even know what the fuck y'all do for a living. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Like the math ain't mathing. Girl, your money does not equate to that lifestyle that you live in, girl. We're going to talk about that bitch. We're going to talk about that some more with my Real Housewives of Salt Lake City review. Because I got something more to say about Jen Shaw and her fine-ass husband. Bitch, Coach Shaw, if you divorce that bitch, bring your ass over here. When I tell you Coach Shaw is so sexy to me. And he can dance too. Ooh, we could dance the night away. Dance the night away. I can dance stars never. Yeah, shout out to Beyonce. Bye, y'all.